Hello, good afternoon. My name is Prakash and I am a mentor at Deep Academic High School, AZAMGARH. Today we are going to discuss one chapter which is tracing changes through thousand years. In this chapter, what we are going to study is this map. The first thing is this map. First map is drawn by Al-Idrisi and the second map is drawn by French cartographer. The French cartographer draw it in 1720 and this map is drawn in 1154 Common Era. The difference between these two maps of India is that in this map you can see the South India is on the top of the map and Sri Lanka is on the topmost side, where you can see in this map of French cartographer everything seems to be normal and presented in the modern sense, exactly same which today's map is. Just 600 apart, these two maps represent how transition happened between the medieval period, the 12th century and the 17th century. Cartographers are the people who study and make map according to their own experiences, collection of knowledge, and through various research. This is drawn by Arabic person, Al-Idrisi, and this by a French cartographer. Now, let's move ahead. Now, when we see this, there are new and old terminologies also associated with India. For example, when this word of Hindustan was first used, it was used for a nation state. What is a nation state? Nation state is a country which is based on the cultural identity. And culture here we means the tradition we follow, the food we eat, and the clothes we wear. The first term of Hindustan, as mentioned by Minhaj al-Siraj, was a chronicler who wrote in Persian about the land that is between Ganga, Yamuna, and parts of northern India that were under the rule of this Delhi Sultanate. Now, moving ahead, Babur used to describe the same word of Hindustan. The same word of Hindustan, Babur described it as a geography wherein fauna and culture of inhabitant of this Indian subcontinent. Then we are using a word India nowadays. What do you mean by Indian subcontinent? So Indian subcontinent is a place wherein we include all the countries, that is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Maldives, including these regions. Now moving ahead, the same word Hindustan is being used by Amir Khusro as the cultural identity, entity, and the collection of people who were in this region. And this particular person, Amir Khusro, word the use Hind to describe the cultural entity of India. Not this word is generally used in the political sense or the geographical sense as we associate it today. It was more of a kind of a cultural term that was being used at that time. Historians today have carefully used the word of foreigner also. Foreigner in English or ajnabi in Persian is the word which describes here Persian ajnabi and Hindi pardeshi, or we can say foreigner in English. These three words means the same thing. A person who is not the part of community. At that time, this term used to denote as the people who are living in forest were a total foreigner to the people who are living in the settled community, that is in villages. The word ajnabi is used in the sense that the people of the same inhabitants are not at one place. Same words have different meaning here as in Hindustan mentioned by a Persian chronicle Minhaj al-Siraj, Babur, and Amir Khusro. At that same time, the foreigner word in English, ajnabi in Persian, or this word same used as Pardesi for any people who was not the part of community. Historian and their sources also. Historians use various sources from medieval period, and what exactly in medieval period we are going to study is the period between 700 to 1700. 700 to 1700. Here you will see coins, inscription, architecture, and textual record for information. Every term, if we will go in detail, coins are the form of currency that was being used at that time. At the same time, inscription is visualizing anything, and inscribing it means drawing it. Drawing does not mean just portraying it, it can be words also. Same, architect means the way to build anything. It can be house also, it can be temple also, it can be mosque also, it can be a common place also, it can be a community-based place also. The word textual record means anything at that time that has been noted by some famous person, some person of administration who has been assigned this job by a king to know sometimes statistical information and to plan future policies for the people in his kingdom. Now moving ahead, this particular word archive also attracts us. Archive means a place wherein all the information are gathered and stored. When the information are gathered, it's a particular place assigned wherein the accessibility of information should be. Usually, the rulers or the kings use these monasteries or temple to store these kinds of an archive because it is well protected and guarded places, and also there is very less chance of these documents to be stolen from that place. So all these places, archives are the places wherein all the documents or the official records are kept. Generally, it is a national or state government building where these kind of records are kept and placed. Now, moving ahead, we will see this map of Persian wheel. Persian wheel is a kind of an instrument that is being used when a river source is taking water from one side and tipping it into a place of canal. From there, various veins are drawn or various subparts are drawn, which leads to the agricultural field. This is a traditional method of irrigation. Not just this particular thing, there are spinning wheels also being introduced at this time. Food items also emerged. For example, potato came, corn came, chili came, tea and coffee also came in this medieval period between 700 to 1750. Moving ahead, we will see there is a time when in this medieval period, one particular clan emerges as the ruler. Here we can see this word Rajput. The word or the term means Rajaputra. The term here does not mean you only have a significant role in ruling over the society. The term here also means that you have to guide your kingdom to protect its people, and not just one community participating in. You can see the people who are extremely loyal and those who are in a power of position. They also include Marathis, Sikh, Jat, and Ahoms, which are tribal communities. They are supporting the palaces in running the administration of kingdom smoothly. Next thing we will see, the changes in the habitat also happen in the same period of medieval period. Earlier, the society was not so complex. The chieftain, priests, monasteries, and temples grew, but it also led to the payment of taxes by the king, which is being collected by the people. In the same time, we can say the tax is being levied by the king and is to be paid by the people. Here we can see that the people who pay tax to the local lords or the knights, then it was collected finally by the palace and be submitted to the king. The term emerges as peasant, a person who is having agricultural land but in a so small quantities. And also, he might also sometimes be landless and working on some other field.